Hi everyone, my name is Marcin Kruszkiewicz and I'm the producer of Hellraid, which is coming to PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One next year, with an early access on Steam version this fall. I'm here today to walk you through our press demo from E3 and show you what Hellraid is all about. With me are Mike,
hi,
our in-house gamepad master, and Paul,
hello guys,
who will be answering any questions you might have in chat. Today we'll show you a part of one of our three gameplay modes. It will be the story mode, and the story mode is all about playing as a last member of a cursed kin who is forced into an uneasy alliance with an old mage, and together they are trying to stop the infernal invasion. Ready?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay, so the player starts at the catacombs. It's the lower parts of the ancient monastery, and the goal here is to find the monastery's abbot, who's gone mad after spending his life researching the nature of evil. The big part of Hellraid is to find the right equipment for the job, so we've prepared like hundreds of thousands of items. They are randomly generated in the game, but within the boundaries and some kind of rules that we've developed and implemented in our looting system. So please check every corner, every dark spot. There may be some kind of cool sword. Yaha. Alright, so what you just saw were the basic combat mechanics. So the weapons have fast light hit, they have slower but powerful heavy attacks and ability to parry enemy strikes. What's worth mentioning that the different weapons have different trajectories, so it matters in terms of damage distribution when we are struggling with a group of enemies. Alright, so as you can see, player can also dodge. Dodging is a very important part of our combat system because it allows you to avoid enemies' attacks and especially projectiles, and allows you also to manage the distance between you and the enemy. Particularly, you can combine some leg movement, so-called dashing, with applying strikes. You could show the heavy hit with the dodge, maybe. Yep, not on this one, okay. You need to be patient, Mike, you cannot kill everything that moves. Alright, so there's the shield, and bearing a shield changes parrying into blocking. Also, a shield bash is available, but we are at the beginning of character development here, so some actions are still unavailable to Mike. Alright, and now a group that contains also elemental enemies. You can tell by the lightnings around their chests. Okay. So the elemental enemies They deal additional elemental damage. You can wear, of course, clothes that work against these spells and lower their impact. They are also partially immune to players' spells. And you could notice that Mike, after killing such enemy, was able to grab his stuff from the floor, and now he's able to use it freely. And this is great feature about our combat system, that you don't actually pick some kind of class or predefined fighting style. You can just mix everything, like offensive magic, defensive spells, melee, ranged weapon. Just you compose your warrior and you can switch fastly between the different weapons and play styles. Whoa. Oh, healing. Lucky man. Okay, so here is an example of a secret place, because there are secrets in Hellraid. In secret places you may find a weapon, you may find enchantment elements, because there's a weapon enchantment in Hellraid, and of course you can find gold. With gold you may buy a premium stuff from a blacksmith. Some of this stuff is ridiculously priced, but still worth effort. And it was quick look into our inventory. Yeah, the world of Hellraid is also based on a real Gothic architecture, so we have even a concept artist who is architect and is working on in our team, so we're pretty sure this is it was like this. Oh, a ghoul? No, blood hunter. Yeah, the two-handed axe is kind of heavy-duty weapon. It's yeah. Sometimes in game you may find cursed shrines, like this one. By lifting the curse from the shrine, you stop the evil forces from draining power from sacred places. You can also gain a bit of extra experience. So we have a key. Yeah, let's take a shortcut, because Mike is wearing lightweight armor and he has also some potions left, so we might risk a jump. Oh, some premium item. You can see that premium items are glowing with a bigger amount of light. Okay, and now it's time for some skilled enemy. So this is the shield bearer. He has ability to block our light strikes with his shield. It's kind of tough opponent, especially when not alone. Alright, so in order to win with the shield bearer, you need to knock him out of his balance. It can be with heavy strikes or with a kick. in general, in Hellraid you will meet a varied packs of enemies that will force you to use different tactics, and they are making stuff harder when they are in different combinations, when they are in bigger groups. Yeah, you need to hurry up, Mike, and you know it, so just...
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, don't play with us. Okay, so if the grating falls on your head, you're basically dead. And now an example of the environmental kill. Yeah, exactly. So environmental kill here in Catacombs. This was an example of chandelier. Oh, new shiny gloves. Wear them. Yep. And in prison, for example, you may find the spiked gratings. If you kick enemies onto, they are like nailed to a wall. Oh, and this is the infernal stuff. So the infernal stuff is an example of elemental power of fire. We have different elementals, and in each kind of elemental we have different stuffs. This particular one is casting the flame-throwing spell. It could be a fireball spell or magic missiles or setting the floor on fire stuffs. So there are different spells attached to different stuffs. These undead here were recently monks living in this monastery. And yeah, they have very dark story. You should check it out in the game. Oh, and this is one of the heaviest weapons in Hellraid.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's like to nail enemies to the floor with it. Oh, and these are undead throwers. They tear parts of their insides and are using as projectiles to attack the player. So you need to carefully avoid his... Yep, exactly. So this is why dodging is so important. And this is... Oh yeah, this is my favorite move. It's the headshot with a lightning bolt.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, please. Let him stand so he could do some gymnastic stuff in the air. Oh, oh. He let. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's ready for transportation. All right, so now time for some bigger enemy. So this is Hircus, and Hircus is the infernal beast from the third circle of hell. This is how we categorize him. He's a heavy opponent. Hircus has heavy strikes, so some of them may not be blocked, even with the shield, and you can't parry them as well. So you need to stay agile and focused. Okay, so Hircus is also an example of yeah, this axe is really good. So Hircus is an example of the enemy based on actual European medieval folklore, we've did some research and picked up the coolest beasts and we've put them into our game. Oh, that's sad. Oh, this is ice storm stuff. This is, again, this is one of the stuffs that represent the elemental power of freezing. This particular one is casting, I think, ice spikes from the floor. Oh, do the chandelier ride. Come on, come on, come. Yep. This move was a bug. But they decided to leave it as a special move. Alright, and now it's time for Blinded. Blinded is a former paladin who betrayed his own king, so as a kind of cruel punishment he has his helmet nailed to his head and he can't see what he's doing, so he's causing a lot of mess sometimes. Whoa. Get up. Face your destiny. Whoa, whoa. The bones are flying around you, watch out. With the necromancer. Alright, that would be the end of our visit to the catacombs. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any further questions, we'll be answering them in chat for quite a while after the stream. One last important thing. What you have just seen was the press demo from E3. This is the last of the games built on Chrome Engine 5. In 2 weeks at Gamescom we'll show members of the press a brand new level that is already running on Chrome Engine 6, which is more powerful, gives us a far better performance and a lot of new cool features. And please expect some new information after the Gamescom. It's quite soon, it's like, whoa. So thank you for watching again and see ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Tuto hru doporučuje obchod GameSale.